Okay, I'm at the start of a little project to upgrade the audio on my Audi RS Q3. It's got the most basic audio system you can get in it. For example, it has a subwoofer like this in the boot. So the first place to start was to think about whether I could put a better speaker in that. But as you can see here, there's not much space in this speaker. So I've got a workaround for that, which is in the first instance using a Bose carcass, which I'll turn to in a minute. But the other thing I wanted to talk about here is this space here, where I found a nice little amplifier, multi-channel amplifier, that I think will fit in there quite nicely. So just give me a minute and we'll go and have a look at the story so far. So this is the Bose speaker from the Bose subwoofer variant. You can see it's got a fairly meager little magnet on it. And what I wanted to do was to replace this with a somewhat more beefy JL Audio subwoofer, and that meant buying on eBay one of the Bose subwoofer units, which is exactly the same, fits into the car exactly the same. It had this thing fitted in it, and the beauty of that is, with a little bit of modification by using a heat gun and moving the plastic back here, and also a little bit of plastic at the bottom, I can get this JL Audio subwoofer located in there. It's actually not screwed in yet, so I can just quickly lift that out. You see that? You can see that's a far more substantial looking thing. And down the bottom there, I pushed some of the plastic out using a heat gun. It's held in place with there's two layers of plywood, different shaped and glued together, and then this is sort of polyurethane sealant stuff, the sort of thing that you would stick a car windscreen in place with. So slightly flexible and very, very strong, cures with the moisture in the atmosphere. So yeah, so that's just been molded and put in place there. That subwoofer now sits in there beautifully. Some wires coming out of that, so that unit will basically drop into place in the boot without changing any of the layout or consuming any space in the boot. Okay, well, I've finished putting that subwoofer together, and I've run a quick measurement using REW software, using a calibrated microphone to look at the frequency response of the subwoofer. So I've run a test tone through it, and you can see here there's a picture of the output of the subwoofer from 10 hertz actually up to 200 hertz there. So certainly the bass frequency range, and you can see from where the cross is on the screen there, which is about 30 hertz, upwards to a peak at sort of 45 hertz there. A fairly flat response up to 200 hertz. Now I'm going to be running that subwoofer probably with a crossover, probably below 100 hertz actually. So reasonably low frequency bass extension, and measures reasonably nicely, and also I think sounds quite nice when you listen to it, particularly with the Bose box with the bass port. You can hear some nice low frequency sound coming out of that. So I'm quite pleased with that so far, and I'll continue to build up little videos of the progress of the build and the install of this audio system in the car when the weather warms up a bit actually. Thanks, bye bye.